when a piece is finished?
It usually happens by editing, so that when I get to a point where I think, you know, sometimes I'll know what the ending is, but when I feel like it's hard to describe. I would say I know that the piece feels complete. It doesn't. Adding more is not going to help the piece. Is the basic, you know, the moment where it kicks in.
And so the other side of that is, do you begin at the beginning, or does the beginning sometimes become the middle or somewhere?
When I started writing, I would often write. When I first started composing, I would often write the ending first, or as parts of it. Now I always start at the beginning and work forward like that. But the thing that happens is I'll go back sometimes. Once I know things later in the piece, I know about what happens, and I'll plant the seeds earlier that make sense then also, you know, so that, you know, you can compose backwards as much as you can forward sometimes, even after you've written this way, you know.
So what accounted for the shift, do you think? Why were you hearing the ending and building from that, and then at a certain point at the beginning?
That's a good question. I mean, I think that most people, when they imagine something, they imagine kind of in the beginning, they imagine the kind of big moments of the piece, the defining moments of the piece, the things that really are the essential part of it. And I think that's where that was coming from. I could imagine the ending because it felt usually like the dramatic moment in the piece. There's some kind of thing. And as things went on, it didn't always work out that way, but it also made more sense to me to kind of build this way in time.
I wonder if the practice of finding the end at the beginning, so to speak, earlier on, in some sense built the muscle, so then you could move from the beginning, so you trusted the shape. You have a sense of the shape.
That's right.
Of the building.
Yeah.
Then you could begin.
I think that's a very good, astute point, because I think once you intuitively do the shapes a couple of times, you trust at least in your ability to navigate once you're there, kind of in that direction.
Your intuition. Thank you very much.
Thanks for the good questions. That's great.
You're welcome.
Thanks.
Thank you.